Sorry about that. Lost signal for a minute. Can any of y'all out there explain me how when you're shooting a live video in the cab of your truck and then you post it and you get copyright claims on it? The other day I was out here filming these live videos. One of them showed a copyright claim. The other one showed a copyright claim, and when I went and looked at it, it told me they're bleeping out part of my video. Can anybody explain that to me? It just makes no sense. Eventually some people will join in. Get that music out of the background just in case that music's why they're bleeping me out. Yeah, it just makes no, and of course it's going to start buffering on me again. Anyways, I'm coming at y'all. I've got to run back to one of the properties I went to the other day in Fort Scott. Completed them, but now all of a sudden it's telling me I didn't do one of the jobs. All the photos are gone out of my phone, everything. But it's just going to take a few minutes to run out there and take pictures. It's the drive that's going to kill us. And then from there, we are going back to that new trash out we just did. Got my trusty sidekick Justin with me here. Y'all show Justin some love. He's going into business with me this year, so I don't have to shut my company down, keep me going. Benefit both of us. But we are going back to that trash out, and I'm going to do a little video footage of it today, bring it to y'all this evening. I don't want to film it live because my phone's been doing a lot of buffering on the live stuff. So I'll shoot the footage. I will shoot the footage, and then I'll put the video together and send it out. How's that sound? That way, at least it's a clear video. My new business partner stealing damn cigarette lighter. Boy, I'm gonna kick him out the truck. So, all y'all been going and watching my videos. I want to give you some love. Thank you. I mean, I've got a long ways to go to be monetized. I don't see hitting it. I don't even see really hitting it this year, but every little bit it helps. Every little bit shows me at least somebody out there is watching these videos I'm making. So, if y'all see a little black fuzzy thing pop up every now and then, my dog's in the back seat. She's becoming my road dog because here about a week ago, she got into a fight and busted a small bone in her wrist, and they can't cast it, they can't fix it or anything because it's so small. So she just got to kind of deal with it. So she's getting a lot of baby and a lot of roadside treats. She's getting to where we just stopped and filled up gas. And she's gotten to where every time I show up at that gas station, she thinks she's getting a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit for breakfast. I got to figure out how to change that. She's eating better than I am out here. But I'll tell you what, she ain't finna let nobody walk up and reach in my truck. She's got that one covered. Here in just a minute, I'm gonna fly by that town where old lazy man Danny Lanier lives. Fly by. I guarantee you, he done got the kids off school and went back to bed. Either that or he's playing video games. Man ain't doing nothing with his green screen Harley Davidson and fake mowing videos. Yeah, the old boy in the cab of the truck with me, he knows Danny. He's known Danny longer than me. He'll tell you he's all green screen. He don't do nothing.
He's all green screen.
Say hi to YouTube world, Justin.
What's up? How are you guys? He's all buttercup, basically. It's all he is.
See there? You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. Danny Lanier's a buttercup. I dare you to come in here and say something. I'm behind a computer screen. I'm behind a phone screen. He can't do nothing about it. I'm a phone screen warrior. No, for real though, man, Danny's a good guy. He's a real good friend of mine. I like Danny a lot. Danny's done a lot for me the last couple of years that I've known him. He's really stepped up and been there when I've needed help.
Me too.
He will work you in the dirt though if you ever work for him. Just be careful.
That's for sure.
He gonna get you. Now, got a guy. We're doing some more expanding this year. I've decided, you know what? I'm sick. I'm bringing in partners and all that stuff. So I've got to make this business make some money. So sky's the limit on the work we're doing. The old boy here with me, he knew who I was. We didn't really know each other, but he knew who I was. You know, he just recently moved, but we lived in the same town, and he was kind of my competition. And to be honest, I wanted to take his business out. I wanted to get rid of him. I was going after all the little guys like me, just chipping at them one by one, getting them gone, because I was trying to dominate the little man world. And so he partnered up with me, which means I definitely got to make money now. I got to be able to give him his money. Well, we got a guy coming in from Indiana named Jackie. Y'all will eventually see him on here. He's coming in. Supposed to be here this coming week. And we're going to put him to work. We're going to be doing some, going to go into landscaping, hardscaping, retaining walls, patios, all that type of stuff. Until that takes off, he's going to be working on the lawn care side with us. But he, for the most part, he's going to be in control of that and running that. You know, I've never really heard of anybody doing like a three-way partnership, but that's the way this is going to go. So stay tuned to figure out if we make it or we fail. But I think it'll be good. I think we'll get it done. One person to control the landscaping side, one person to control the mowing side, and then there's me sitting back selling accounts and doing the bookkeeping. I may not be out there doing the physical work anymore, but I think the bookkeeping may end up being the hardest part. And I'm not really a people person, so I'm not looking forward to constantly hitting the bricks and selling accounts. But you know, that's the nature of the lawn beast. You know, you got to get out there, you got to sell them accounts, you got to promote yourself, you got to promote your business, or it's not going nowhere. I'm going on a advertising campaign here real soon. I'm going to utilize Google ads, Facebook ads. We'll see what it's going to cost us to run ads on our local radio station, get some ads out that way. May even try to do some advertising. A lot of our local businesses have them, you know, the restaurants and stuff, their tables are the ones where businesses advertise on. Maybe sponsor a yearbook or two for a few of the local towns, you know, get the name out there, you know, because of course they put you in there as a sponsor. So maybe getting ready to move into all that, get this up and running. What's going to be nice is there's going to be enough people to work this, so I'm not going to have to turn down the constant calls that I got last year. I mean, I could have ended last season with 100, 150 accounts easy, but you know, I couldn't do all that by myself. So that's going to be nice not to have to turn all that down. I'm going to start these two guys out until the landscaping business kicks off. Like I said, he's going to be working on the mowing side. Try to get them both set up with by themselves with 15 accounts a day for each one of them. And then as soon as we can find a few people that's actually willing to work them up to I figure we'll run like that for 4 days a week, leave the other 3 days a week for weather makeup. And you know, here in Missouri, come springtime, you tend to have a lot of makeup because we're subject to get 2 weeks straight of rain. And then, you know, after all that rain, it takes another week before you can even get into yards without tearing them up. I may end up just going and buying a whole fleet of push mowers and telling my guys no more 0 turns with push mowing. Some boy here in the truck with me, he's talking about he wants to lose weight. We'll put him on a push mow diet. See what he thinks about that. He was already last night up here at this trash out. He was running down the stairs, taking stuff downstairs because, you know, the majority of the stuff's upstairs. We don't have a dumpster or anything in there yet, but we've been going through the house, you know, trying to look. And I was going to just go in there and just trash this entire house out until one of the neighbors came over and talked to me. Apparently, this woman was not only a hoarder, but she collected massive amounts of antiques. So we decided, you know what? We're waiting on dumpsters and stuff to come in to trash it out. So let's just kind of go in here and pick his property. We cleared out an area in one bedroom about the size of the interior of the cab of my truck. It's a F-150 Super Crew. And that's just in one of them. We ain't even made a dent in that bedroom. We've already found about $3,000 in antiques and collectibles. So, all right, Phil, you out there going live against me, guy. That's all right. You're going to steal any viewers I may have been getting. But that's the nature of YouTube. It's just the way it goes. But, yeah, like I said, we've already found over $3,000 in antiques and collectibles. So we're going to continue through this weekend to pick this property, slowly work through it, see what we can find before the dumpsters get here. And then I guess at that point we'll just start trashing out. But we're still going to keep an eye out because there's some finds in this house. Hell, I didn't even know what that Santa Claus was worth. That old Santa Claus I find in every one of these trash outs. If he's working, he's worth $250. I didn't even know that. The whole time I thought Santa was sending the Santa Claus Mafia after me. But Santa trying to make me some money and I didn't realize it. So we're going to make some money. Stopped on our way to get gas. Here a while back I found a old early 70s model, early to mid 70s model Case Ingersoll 446 garden tractor. Had the deck and a plow, solid steel plow. And I really wanted it, kept messaging the guy, never got nothing back. And then he listed it for sold. Still to this day, he ain't even told me he sold it. He just listed it for sold. But so I kind of gave up there. Well, this morning on our way to get gas, we found a old Cub Cadet lawn tractor, same size. Got a 60-inch deck on it. That'll be used for rough cut and cleanup on some of these overgrown properties. Got a snowplow with it. Got wheel weights with it to hold it. It's already got the hydrostat hydraulic setup on it. So, and any of y'all that don't realize what them tractors are, I'm going to tell you what, they're a miniature tractor. They're a yard-sized tractor. And you can make some money with them things. You can make a lot of money with them. You just got to be creative and know how to use them, know what they're good for. So, get this trash out done. Told Justin here, we're going to go get that thing. We're going to go get it. We're going to get it cleaned up, give it a fresh paint job, put some new stickers on it, make it look like a dime. And then we're going to put it to work. We're going to put it to work. We're going to make some money with it. We're going to wear it out. Bring you some videos wearing it out. We told you, oh boy, we money with it. But yeah, today I'm hoping we get in this house and we're gonna find some really nice stuff in here. And I mean, the thing is, some of it is so small that if you're not looking, you'll just look right over the top of it. Yeah, we was in that house probably 3 tools. Now, I'm not sponsored by Hart, but there's no electricity and I didn't have my generator with me and all that. So we were tonight and I bought a couple of them Hart flashlights. Matter of fact, reach back here and see if you can find one of the flashlights, Justin. These things, they're like $30-something a piece. You know, they don't come with a battery, but I've got a lot of Hart tools. I like my Hart tools. So I've got plenty of batteries, 20-volt lights, and these things are just a beast. I mean, they may not be as bright as, you know, them Milwaukee's that's got 100 damn LED bulbs in them, but what was the lumens on it? What, like 12,000?
12,000.
Had like 12,000 lumens on these lights, and there's 5 rows of 6 lights on it, so it's 35 light bulbs. And I mean, they light up.
Definitely bright.
Now it says on the box that they'll run for 36 hours on one battery, but of course that's, you know, when they say that, that's always optimal, that's on low. We're not running on low, we're running them on high so we can see up in this house. I mean, this stuff is stacked so high, you can't even see the windows in this house. So it's dark. And running them on high, it probably went about 2 hours on high and then started flashing at us, telling us, you know, need need more power. So then we turned them down on medium and kept right on going. So I'm sure if you put them on low, they'll run for 36 hours on that one 2 amp hour 20 volt battery. But what I'm going to end up doing one of these days, I'm going to film a video. I'm going to do a time-lapse video setup and I'm going to put one on high and see how long it'll last. Put one on low, see how long it'll last. Put one on medium, see how long it'll last. And we'll do that with the 2 amp hour battery. And then I'm going to pull out one of my 4 amp hour batteries and make sure it's fully charged and do the same thing. Of course, I'm not going to show the whole time-lapse video. It'll be a short video, showing the times for each one and then the times for the 2 amp hour battery versus the 4 amp hour battery. So I'll be bringing those videos out. I've got a lot of review videos to do on Hart tools and a bunch of other stuff. Our local Hart representative's got me in his phone as Charles, Hart's #1 fan. I've got so many Hart tools. There's times I think I might just possibly know more about the tools than he does. Because, I do a lot of research on them. Where I live at, we don't have a big box store to run in and buy Milwaukee and DeWalt and Makita and all that stuff. So it was refreshing when Walmart brought these Hart tools out to us. Now, granted, they're not cheap tools. They're pretty expensive for being a Walmart tool. But they're good tools. They hold up. And for those of you that don't know, Hart Tools is part of the GCI Tool Group, which is Milwaukee and Ryobi. And Hart's got it can say it's part of that same group. So it's got some experience behind it. I'm gonna try one of these days, see if I can't talk them into sending me one of their battery operated push mowers, and maybe at least let me try it. They got it's not so much a zero turn, but it's one of them what everybody calls a zero turn with a steering wheel on it. I want to try to at least let them get me one to demo for like a day or something, just to see if they're worth it. Thing about it, guys, if I'm doing a tool review, you can guarantee any review I do, even if they send me the tool, it's going to be straight up and honest. I did a video on the Hart tire inflator, and I bragged about it. And at that time, it was braggable, and then I started having trouble with it. I called Hart up. They replaced it. I've had both kinds of the Hart tire inflators. I went and bought another one during this last snow because I had to air up tires on the snow blowers and stuff. Of course, my wife gave me 9 kinds of what for buying that thing. Said I was buying a piece of junk. I'm sorry, but the quality is just not there in them. But so far, knock on wood, this last tire inflator's held up. But the big problem with them is they just overheat too quick and burn up. I mean, that's the big problem with them. So, I mean, they're not a bad tool. They're just not meant for massively heavy use. That's all it is. And Hart doesn't claim to fit into the commercial category. They're residential. They claim residential, but they're a good in-between starter tool. I will say that for them guys wanting to get out there and get into whatever business they're wanting to do, whether it be remodeling or mechanics or whatever. They're a decent little starter tool. They'll definitely get you through and hold up for a while. But yeah, they don't claim to be commercial tools. They don't claim that at all. It's us idiots like me out here using them, talking about how good they are. That's got everybody thinking that, oh man, these are top of the line commercial. No, they're not commercial. They're residential. But know this: if you go get them, you're getting some good tools. I mean, they're good tools. I've got everything from the backpack mower, which is a 40 volt, and I've got the hedge trimmer, which is a 40 volt. I've got the 40-volt weed eater, and that thing's just a little beast. Just don't run too much string. Got to take the guard off of it. Don't run out too much string because it'll actually shut down on you. You got to clip a little string off, then you're good to go again. I've got the 20-volt, 8-inch, I call it a lemon saw, pruning saw, whatever you want to call it. Just a small saw. I bought that. I was going to do a review video on it using it on one of the properties that I take care of. I had a job that was perfect for it. And ended up not being able to get the video done because I got behind on work and I had to get it done real quick. So, but I cut down full-size tree. I cut down trees with it big enough. You got to make a cut on one side, then go to the other side and make a cut again to get all the way through. Now, you know, they're not meant to be used that way. And I will tell you this, if you do try to use one that way, every time you turn around, you're going to be tightening the chain. It's just the way it is. I've also got the 40-volt brushless 14 and 16-inch hard saws. And I've got a gas saw that hadn't been started once since I bought these little battery-operated saws. I mean, I got to say, they're good saws. You got to keep them sharp, but they are good saws. I've got somewhere, I can't find it, but one of my actual impacts, I can't find it, so I went out and bought another one. So if I ever find it, I got two of those. I've got 2 sets of the drill and impact drivers. If I can't find it, I'm going to have to go buy another one. I've got a heart circular saw. Them things are just handy as can be. I've got tire inflator, got grinder, Sawzall. That little Sawzall is a beast. Now, I will tell you this on that Sawzall, it will get hot. You let it cool down for a minute, you'll know when it's hot because on your battery, if your battery's got lights, the low battery, the high battery on the light flash, all the rest of them in between won't. Just let it cool down for a few minutes and get right back after it. It just seems to hold up. I've got a bunch of other little hard tools, not sure exactly what all, but I know I got like hammers and pliers, and I got a Hart pocket knife, got the Hart utility knife. That little pocket knife, I've had it 4, 5, 6 months now. Still have yet to sharpen it. It's still cutting through everything. The clip on it, not the best, so don't catch it on nothing because you will bend it out and it'll spring it out and it won't hold on your pants pocket anymore. But the quality of the knife, I mean, it's like a $14 knife. But I mean, except for that clip, I personally think it's got the quality of a $100 knife. It just holds up. Like I said, I still have yet to sharpen it. I cut a weed eater string with it. I've cut some of the thinner electrical wire with it. I mean, I've used it. I've used it. I'll pick up plastic wires and bring in a video later this evening of that property showing you some of the finds we found today, how far we're making it, get a little bit more light on the subject so you can see a little bit more how trashed out it is and just my little bitty handheld flashlight. And believe me, guys, this house, that video I did, I wasn't getting a lot of light on the subject, so it just didn't do it justice. But we'll try to get some more light in there today, bring you that video. So come back later today and watch that video when it posts this evening and see just the nightmare I'm dealing with. Y'all have a nice day. Talk to you later today. This is C. Van Lawn. This is C. Van Lawn Care. Y'all have a nice day.